Boys, welcome back to another episode of the Panthers franchise. We are starting this episode off 2-2, and I believe I'm going to be doing another trade today, maybe including Clowney and some of the other guys we talked about last episode. But I want to play a few games first, and this first game is against the 49ers. It was 85 defense, so our offense is actually better than that, and this is game one, so we will be playing offense only for our quarter. And this is our first game with Jackson Powers Johnson that we could actually use. He was there last game, but we were defense last game, so interested to see how the offensive line does today. I shouldn't be too insanely different, but still excited for it. So let's see if we go get this dub against the undefeated 49ers. Looks like today our offense is starting with the ball. Love to see it. Didn't have to kick it away right away. Let's see if we can get the boys going. Right off the bat. Look at that. I've never even heard this announcer. I don't know if you guys could even hear him, but I never heard of him. But Deontay with a nice game to start us off. Bryce Young currently has a 10-to-1 interception touchdown ratio. Well, touchdown-interception ratio, I should say. 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. Let's see if we keep that up. I highly doubt it. You know how I roll, but we'll see. Gonna run it back-to-back with Jonathan Brooks. See if we can get him going like we got Deontay going. And Fred is right there to destroy us. Gain of 4, though. And we're in field goal range already, so worst comes to worst. Unless we throw an interception, we should have a field goal here. I see Carr over there. And I see Johnson. This is my first reads, obviously. I guess Leggett is, too. Yeah, look at Leggett here. Get the first. Does not reach across, but I feel like I want to go for it here, right off the bat. I know it's kind of risky, but oh yeah, look at this defensive line. Come on, Jonathan Brooks. If you don't get this, this is depressing. There we go. Okay, so early 4th down conversion. And a good first drive brewing right here. Let's go back to the pass and see what we can do. Deontay Johnson's looking nice. So is Leggett and Carr again. That entire side. Okay, Deontay is double covered. I didn't see that. But luckily, the pass gets thrown into the dirt because of pressure. And I probably should run it with Brooks here, but we're going to go with this pass. Go to Deontay Johnson. And we get out at the 8. 1st and goal for the boys. Now we'll run it with Jonathan Brooks, who in real life, we talk about this all the time, how you guys are ahead, but he's about ready to start practicing, I believe, in real life. So that is pretty clean. Super excited to see what he can do, mostly because of what he's done in this Madden game. I know it's not exactly what's going to happen, but I didn't watch college last year, so I have no idea how good he is or anything like that. But I know in Madden, he's good. So that is how I'll judge him until hopefully we don't get proven otherwise. And so far, the offensive line hasn't been the greatest for running, but they've been pretty good for passing, and that run was on me, for being real. Now, I could run it here, or I could go for this pass. Man, I don't know. We're going for the pass. Deontay Johnson drops it. Wasn't the best pass from your boy, but what can you do, man? That was a good drive, and it gets ended at the 2, which is exactly what just happened against the Bengals this past week. And they, of course, go down and score. We should have probably taken our points there at some point. But too late now. We got to come back and get back in the game here. Jonathan Brooks had a decent week last week while we were on defense. Nothing too crazy, though. Okay, we haven't given it to Medina yet, but who knows if he'll be open. He is open, but I throw an interception because I'm running backwards for whatever reason. And what did I say about Bryce Young's touchdown-interception ratio? Yeah, it's looking not too hot. We got 2 seconds left in our quarter. And it looks like we're going to be down 2 possessions. That's intercepted too. What am I doing? Am I dumb? We're starting off not too hot today. And now it is the end of the first quarter. Time to hop into our super sim here. And we will jump forward to the end of the game and see how the boys do. We do get points finally. Oh, we get 10 points in a row. The boys holding their own. They just let up another touchdown as I say that, though. Can't score. 10-point game. Oh, and that's pretty much game right there. Although the boys are coming back late in the game. We tie it up. It's going to overtime. 49ers do win in overtime, but that was pretty close. We lose 41-35, so we're now sub 500. But we've played every game has been close. And Bryce has 3 touchdowns, at least 1 interception, 400 yards. So not too bad of a game from him. He had a higher completion percentage than Brock Purdy. But unfortunately, we do lose it. So let's see if we can do better in the next game. Game number 2 is against the 87 overall Detroit Lions. And this is going to be interesting because we just got a breakout with Bryce Young where he has to have 30 passing attempts, 70% completion with 0 interceptions. However, I'm not going to be the one controlling him, so it's going to be hard to even get 30 attempts. But I guess we will see how it goes at the end of the game. But let's hop into it. We're playing defense for this one. As we hop in here, we have a nice 7-3 lead. Not a huge lead by any means, but hopefully it's big enough for us to at least, hold them, without any points for a while. And I don't know why I need to get rid of these freaking tutorials real quick. I don't know why they're on there, but they're making me angry. I just went and tried to fix it. I have no idea if it's going to work because I have no idea what setting it even is, but hopefully we get no more of those pop-ups because I know what I'm doing, and that was annoying. But first defensive drive of the day, we hold them to a punt, so that's pretty nice. Hopefully they don't try and fake it because this is not a safe punt, and hopefully we don't run into the kicker. Okay, good. Got Sharpton back here. Isn't he a rookie? I don't know. Not the greatest return, only to the 17, but didn't really have much there anyway in terms of blocks. On to the next defensive moment. Will we even get another one? Okay, yeah, we do right here. 2:30 left in the second. We're now up 14-3. So that's pretty nice. We use Shaq here because he's out in the zone, although it's a run, so the zone doesn't matter. And oh my god, I just had the worst pursuit angle of all time, other than the guy that was right in front of me. That was terrible from us. And Gibbs with a nice run there. Now I'm going to go back to using Derek Brown, defensive line user out here. I feel like it's the best for me to get pressure. And Derek Brown did get right through the line, but it's a run, so it doesn't really matter. What a broken tackle. Maybe it's because I was hit sticking and I didn't get it perfect timing? I don't know, but Gibbs is killing it right now. I don't see why they wouldn't go back to him. You can use Ashawn Robinson here. And they go out with the out route to J-Mo. And they're driving. They are cruising. We're going to use a safety blitz. I don't know if that's smart. I know it's not smart is having Robinson all the way out here. We can use Fuller just to help. And look at that. Right wide open. The easiest touchdown of the lives. Let's see if the boys can give us the lead. We got 28 seconds left in this quarter. So yeah, definitely gameplay should be quicker today. Shouldn't be a 47-minute video. Obviously we'll see, because I am doing trades again, which is what made the last video so long. But I don't know. We'll see. I won't be talking as much during the trade. I'll figure out what trade I want to do and then bring you along for it instead of trying to figure out what works like I did last time. And I think I'll do the trade after this game. And boy, they are just cruising. 18 seconds left, boys. Let's hold up strong. Hold up strong. Do not let them through. They're almost in field goal range. Actually, if they get another first down, they'll be there. Derek Brown could not get it. And Shaq, what are you doing, my guy? How is he so wide open every single time? I'm on the D line. It's not like it's my fault out here. Usually it is. This time it is not. There's nothing I can do differently. We do get some pressure, though, finally. 7 seconds left. So, like I said, they're definitely in field goal range. Hopefully one of these plays they don't get any yards and it takes too long. And time runs out on their field goal opportunity. But they do have timeouts, right? No, they have no timeouts. Okay, they were just making the clock smaller. So the clock would run out right here. And they're going to take their field goal, and we'll have an 8-point lead going into our Super Sim. Drills it like we all knew he would. Now, let's see. Can the boys win us this game here? They've been doing good this game so far. 31 points put up. 38. Yeah, we are killing them. They haven't let up any points except for when I was on the field. Oh, there's the quick 3 at the end, but a 45-16 win. That is absolutely insane. And how did Bryce do? Did he get his dev trade upgrade? He got 80% completion with 5 touchdowns. I'd say yes. Let's see here. 30 attempts for 40 attempts. So he is going to be Superstar X Factor. You absolutely love to see it. Holy. That is huge. Looking at weekly awards, of course, Bryce Young had to have it. He had an insane game. 5 passing touchdowns, almost 400 yards. And he is now Superstar X Factor. But now let's get into our little trade we want to work out here. Manage Roster Trade Center, of course. That's where we want to go. Trade Finder. Okay. So we're getting rid of Clowney, right? Getting rid of, not Fuller, but Woods. We're getting rid of Miles Sanders. Those are the 3 we're getting rid of, correct? So for this, I actually want to do Jadeveon Clowney trade separate. Imagine there's no offers from this. We're going to have to add in a pick. And if we go to draft picks, what can we get for a 3rd? Nothing for a 3rd. Okay, what about a 3rd and like a 7th? Is nobody going to want these dudes? Okay, well, this might be tougher than I expected. Not necessarily too difficult, but don't really want to get rid of a 2nd. Okay, I have looked through, different trade finders, and actually I didn't look through anything because no trade finder was up. Like, there was no offers for any of them, including like adding picks and stuff. So we're just gonna go through and find a left outside linebacker I want to replace Clowney with. This guy would be nice. Obviously, he's gonna be too much. And we'll do a reverse trade finder to find these guys. See what trade matches with them. But I will come back to you if I find anything out. Okay, I'm going to try out this trade. I doubt it works, but we'll see here. Nowhere even close. Okay, so now I'm going to do a reverse trade finder on Just Chop. They're not interested in trading him. What about their other left outside? I didn't try him because he was way better overall. And he's way more expensive too. Okay, so we can't get any one of those. Gotta just keep on going until we find one. Dexter Edwards, rookie. He ain't gonna be traded. Arnold ain't a terrible option. Looking for someone like a 79 to 81 range. Trayvon Walker, former 1st overall pick. Can we get him? There are no offers, but I'm gonna try this. Try Xavier Woods. We're gonna try not Chuba or Miles Sanders. We're gonna try a 3rd round pick from this year. How far away are we? Actually, we're pretty close to this. Okay, so this is the trade we're going to do. We're going to figure out a way to get Trayvon Walker to replace Jadeveon Clowney. Okay. So, what? We have a 3rd round pick already in. If you do a 7th round pick from this year, and then a 5th round pick from 28, what does that get us? Not much farther. Okay, keep the 5th round in there. And I guess we'll do a 4th round pick from next year. See how that works out. And they accepted it. Okay, so we get this huge trade here. We traded for a former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, from getting rid of our old guys. And we still have to trade Clowney, which I'm going to do right here as well. Probably just going to try and get a few picks back for him, though, and just see what works out. But that is huge. I don't want weekly strategy. Sorry, my bad. I want manage roster here. Go fix our depth chart. Go to our depth chart. Quarterback should be fine. Halfback should be fine. Free safety. We only have one of those, right? Oh, no. Yeah, we do only have one, but that's fine. 77 Hall. He's going to get some more reps. Hopefully he's good. And then here we have Trayvon Walker coming up, taking over Jadeveon Clowney's spot. This guy is hopefully going to progress nicely. We shall see. But, you know, he was just a first-round pick 3 years ago, as it says, experience 3 years. So I like it. I like it. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but I do like the idea of that. And now I want to go see if I can get a trade for Clowney. Looking at this trade from the Bengals, it looks like Clowney is close to going for a second-round pick. So if we could get a second out of a team, then that would be pretty nice. I don't know if any team was going to bite for that. We have to find teams that are salary cap compliant here. This is a higher pick, so I doubt it's going to work. We're going to add in a 6th-round pick from 28 as well, just in case it does go through. Yeah, so this one's not going to go through. I think I might go back to the Bengals one. I know it's only a few teams in, but go back to the Bengals one. That was so close. Round 2 pick, and we'll go with 27 round 6 for Clowney, and next year's round 5. Do I have that pick still? Do I have 2027 round 5? Yes. Okay. So that would be nice. Very close. Let's see if we could add in 2028's 5th round pick as well. Or let's try 6th round first. I doubt it's going to move any with the 6th round pick, although it is very close. So we have multiple 7th round picks in every year. So let's do it for 2028. See if we get over the hump. Okay, so we do some trade swap in here. It's not the greatest trade, but at the same time, we got rid of 2 picks from 2028, which is going to be a while from now, and we should be good by then. And it's not like 7th and 6th round picks really do much, or even really 5th round picks the way I draft, but 2nd round pick hopefully will. And we get rid of Jadeveon Clowney. He goes to the Cincinnati Bengals, so another trade there. And we are looking pretty good. How many people are on our roster now, though? We don't have a full roster anymore, do we? Where do I see that? Where do I check that out? Manage roster. I guess I could just go back to the trade center and it'd tell me. I have 50 out of 53. Okay, so I'm going to go to free agency maybe. I don't know what my salary cap's looking like. But if I go to free agency, is there any, like, safety help? Right? Shaq Barrett's here. That's interesting. Rashawn Jenkins is the first safety that pops up. Not really interested in any of these guys, not going to lie. So I think we'll just leave it alone for now and just see how we're rocking with the 50-man lineup. And 11 players ready to negotiate. I think we already looked through this and we don't need any of them. Right? Yeah, we just need to wait for Bryce Young's 5th-year option and accept that. But that was the bye week, and now let's get into our 3rd game of the day of the Atlanta Falcons playing offense. Looking at this real quick, we have a halfback breakout for Jonathan Brooks. A 3-touchdown goal or choose a new goal? Do you think we can get him 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter? I guess it doesn't have to be in 1 quarter. If we can get him a touchdown or 2, and then he gets himself one, I'm okay with that. Increases dev trait and his total touchdowns. Doesn't have to be rushing. That is huge. Glad I read that before I went on with it. But now let's finally get into our game against the Falcons. Starting our quarter at the opposite side of the 50, so that's a nice little turnout for us because we didn't start the half with the ball. And we're down 10 points. I'm going to imagine Jonathan Brooks didn't get our other touchdown. So we'll have to get him a few here. Try and get him 2 at least in this quarter, I guess. And then Medina right here out in the open to start us off. Bryce has thrown 2 interceptions today, so I'm not the one causing him interceptions right now. We'll see how this quarter goes. And Jonathan Brooks. Need a touchdown here. That was a nice, solid run from Brooks right there. I'm going to keep on trying because I want him to get this, you know, the development update, dev trait. And he dives right over the freaking line for his first touchdown of the game, I think. I don't know. I didn't look at who got the other touchdown. But we're going to act like that's his first of the day. That way we keep going back to him when it's red zone time. No one was open. I probably would have thrown an interception there because I didn't see a middle linebacker that was lurking the ball over the middle, and that's who I was thrown to. So luckily, pressure stops us from making it go downfield. And Jonathan Brooks here going for another 9 yards. Starting off hot. He looks a little hurt. He has 2 touchdowns today. Okay, so he needs one more. One more touchdown. Don't be too injured. Okay. Deontay Johnson not looking too terrible. I don't really know here though. No, that's interception. Okay, maybe that's pass interference. I don't know, but I didn't anticipate Jonathan Brooks getting caught, we got bailed by a pass interference. Anyway, I didn't anticipate him getting stuck on the line or on the other receiver or whatever he's stuck on, and I hate when that happens. A nice little voice crack there. And we just get destroyed. Jonathan Brooks, who are you blocking for me there, bud? Looks like nobody to me. Okay, I love Legette's route here. Man, big 2nd and 22. That's partly my fault, partly nobody blocking for me. And I don't know who was supposed to be blocking. Brother in Christ, that was the worst pass of all time. What am I even looking at? What am I even looking at right now? Am I even watching the same game? Okay, well, this is probably a wash of a drive, which kind of sucks. Yeah, the freaking icons went away. I'm not throwing that. I know the buttons, but he would just end up throwing a stupid interception, so we're just going to cut our losses here. And the punt meter did that glitch again, brother. It keeps doing that. I didn't want to pick it up there, but that's whatever. It keeps doing that where I'm letting go like 2 seconds before it does that. And it just says, nah, you actually suck at kicking. Might switch to the other kicking meter if it keeps doing that. Legette had that, not going to lie. Like, he could have caught that. We can't get any yards the past few drives. We need one more touchdown on Jonathan Brooks, boys. Let's go down the field, and make this drive count here. We can't get any yards right now. Nobody's blocking, and when they do, like right there, they get a tackle behind the line. What is going on, boys? Block. Do your job. Block. That's interception. Okay, this game is awesome. This game is so fun that I want to play it every single day of my life for the rest of my life until I pass away. Which, coincidentally, this game might make me pass away. If you get what I'm saying. Luckily, though, we get the ball back, and Bryce's first game with X Factor is not looking too hot. I don't know, man. We got it to Medina here, though, so finally get some yards. We got 14 seconds here to make a Jonathan Brooks miracle touchdown happen. So, don't know if it's going to work out that way. Especially with the clock still rolling. But we got Knox here now. 3 seconds. So we're not going to be able to do anything else in this drive because the clock's going to run down. But decent quarter from us. Not great. We had a terrible interception. But we did get a touchdown with Jonathan Brooks. So let's see. Can Jonathan Brooks go get his 3rd touchdown here? Running Super Sim, obviously. Jump forward to the end of game. Speed. Let's go normal here for a second. 9-yard reception, Deontay Johnson. We're at the 11-yard line. Incomplete pass. I just want to see how this drive ends up. 8-yard reception for Deontay. 3-yard line. 2-yard rush by Jonathan Brooks. He's so close. 1st and goal, though. And then Bryce Young gets the touchdown. He steals it from Jonathan Brooks. That's all I really wanted to see is who got the touchdown if we did get one. And we go back down and get another touchdown. Didn't see who got it, though. Hopefully it was Jonathan Brooks. Otherwise, he didn't get his... He didn't get his dev trade upgrade, but let's look at player stats real quick. And rushing stats. 2 touchdowns from Jonathan Brooks, 1 from Bryce, and 1 from Hubbard. So they both stole Brooks' 3rd touchdown, so that kind of sucks. But all in all, still a pretty good game, and we did get the win, 28-20. Putting us 2-1 on today's episode. I believe we're back to 500, but I could be wrong. 4th and final game of the episode is against 4-3 Saints. We're both 4-3, and we're division rivals. This is a home game as well, so let's lock in, boys. Interesting starting point here. We have a tie game on our hands here. I have no idea who to use here. I'm just going to use this guy. I don't know who their quarterback is, but they are X Factor. So that's wild. Hancock. Nice. Okay, well, never heard of that guy. Obviously a rookie. Or, yeah, obviously a rookie, and he's an X Factor, so that's kind of crazy. Should be interesting then. I guess pass. I got him down there. Xavier Howard, tackle your guy. Gain of 9. Okay. They're driving already. 2nd and 1 run here. Got Trayvon Walker, our newest addition to the team. He can't get off the edge right there, but he does go and help get the tackle. And Saunders is their running back. Such an interesting Saints team so far. I have yet to do any scouting on any team I face. I kind of just go into the game. I'm here. And Jackson, don't know who that was. Mike Jack? Was that Mike Jackson? He gets the break up there. He's been pretty solid in real life. Sims is a superstar. That's fire. We don't know what... oh, that's a good catch from them. We don't know what Hall's development trait is yet. Has not been discovered. 1st and 10. Come on, boys. We need to turn over here. Tight end. Oh, my God. I thought I had that with Shaq. I was just a little too late. Little too late. Walker's going back in coverage. Don't know how I feel about that, but it is a toss. 2nd and 13. They lose 3. Okay, that's our first good defensive play. Almost had one with Shaq last play, but that's our first good defensive play. And now I guess I'll use Robinson. They go up for 3, so they just gained back what they lost. Boys, if we could hold them to a nice little field goal here, that'd be swell. And I was trying to get to that, but too slow, man. I'm too slow. That was the dumbest defensive drive of all time. The boys do go answer back, though. Bail us out a little bit. And Walker's going to be on Kamara. This is a nice little test. That should be ours. Look, if that was us throwing that, that'd be an interception every single day of the week. And all you guys know it, too. That would be 100% interception. There's no doubt in my mind. I'll keep wanting to use Trayvon Walker here. Nobody's out here with Kamara. Okay, now they got him. And the SWAT, man, the SWAT animation. I brought that up a few times already, too. What is that SWAT animation? No one swats with their hand up, making an oath out here. Hey, Sean Robinson. See, I don't know who to use. That's part of my problem. Run game. Now, Kamara is in, right? He has played a few? Or have I just called someone Kamara and it wasn't actually Kamara? Another run. They're running it now because they're in field goal range. They're just going to take what they can get. We're going to take a timeout there. Take a timeout. Hope we stop them. I'm going to be Shaq Thompson here. And I can't stop him. I can't get to him because this game is trash, garbage, awful. Wish it was never made. 2K, please buy back the rights. I was on that. I knew exactly where that was going, and just nobody was doing anything. Got that one, too. And this is just going to be a boring, lame chew clock to get all the way down to a field goal. Type of drive from the Saints. What would you expect? I'm kind of blowing things up here with Shaq, though. And they're going to run it, it looks like. I swear if they get a first down on this run, I will sue the company. Okay, little run. And we get it. Take a timeout there. Give our offense 55 seconds to come up with some points here to send it to overtime. Didn't leave him in the greatest spot, but what can you do? Really nothing. Can't really do nothing. Just got to roll with the punches here. And we're going to do more options. We're going to do normal speed here. Jump forward to change a possession. This is going to do like the kickoff, right? And then it's going to let us do it again. Jump next play. Okay, 1st and 10, 12-yard reception. Okay, 4-yard reception. That's not enough. Penalty, especially when Icky does that. Shout out Icky. 8-yard reception. 3-yard reception, and that's going to be game. You guys don't know what you're doing out here. Another penalty, and that's game. That was the most dumb offensive drive I've ever seen. But that is final. Bryce had 4 touchdowns and still lost the game. That is very crappy because there's some very crappy plays that I could have stopped right there that the game just simply does not let you do on the highest difficulty. We all know how that rolls. And we end the episode 2-2, which is, if that's going to be a theme, that's going to be very lame. That's a 50% record. I hate that. You start winning more of these, but EA bullcrap will continue to get in the way. Well, boys, that's going to do it for this episode. We are 4-4 on the season. Should be probably around 6-2 on the season with how things go. But we had another big trade. Traded for a former 1st overall pick. Hopefully he pans out. He's already had an upgrade since coming to the team. As you can see here, we are 2nd in our division behind the Saints. 8th in the conference, though. So that's not good because we want to be in the playoff picture, which will be 7th, which is, we have the same record as Seattle and as Green Bay. So there's still a chance there. Not knocked out of the playoffs yet. Hope you enjoyed, though. I think we're done with the trades. That's 2 trades back-to-back videos. I think we're done. I think we passed trade deadline. And appreciate you for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.